Hello YouTube, RedAtMath here, and welcome back to Overfall. Today we're going to jump into a new game, and I'm going to start working on some of those unlocks that I have yet to get. I'm very interested to see the different character classes specifically, and like what it does to the style of gameplay and the strategies offered within the game. So we're going to go ahead and jump in here. I am totally fine with Edward and Samantha. Let's actually take a look at some of the trinkets, because I know we've gotten some new stuff. So by default we're using Vampiric Insignia, 15% chance to heal by 3, 10% chance to heal every ally by 1. Whenever a foe misses, you restore 2 HP. Okay. Let's take a look here. So we're using these 3, right? Okay. And then our cleric has got that, and a chalice-y thing that I actually don't see here. So I think we've got Arcane Magnet, 25% chance to steal 1 buff from every adjacent foe on turn start. Or Reaper's Harvest, increase accuracy by 2, critical chance by 5 for each foe you kill with a direct hit in a single match. Fades when fight is over. That could be really interesting. Maybe like well suited for like a berserkery style of build. So right now the fighter I feel like is just built to be very tanky, but with his ability to sort of self-heal quite a bit. Maybe, I mean, like looking at it, maybe this is kind of the best thing for it to be set up with. Chalice of the Angel, whenever you apply a beneficial skill, you have a 30% chance to get the exact same effects too. Remove 2 debuffs from self upon killing an enemy. Whenever you miss an attack, your next weapon attack on you misses. Ooh, that's actually kind of neat. We don't miss very often though, and accuracy isn't actually all that present in the game. Like, I don't get a great impression of what the chance to hit is at any given time. I actually think Arcane Magnet might be pretty decent for her. Adjacent foes have like a chance to give her a buff at the start of each turn. And what I might do, I might take up Heart of the Olaf, just because removes 2 debuffs from self upon killing an enemy. She's not doing an awful lot of our killing. Like, she's rarely the one to land the killing blow due to execute over here. So I actually think maybe the magnet makes more sense for her. We don't have any other skills or anything. That's enough putzing around in the starting screen here. I'll go ahead and go with those builds for right now. We are going to go ahead and skip the starting dialogue since we've run into it before. So after we get that lovely hand-painted loading screen, we're going to go ahead and go with we've been here before, we know it all. It's lucky that you've arrived. I'm the last generation. Yep. Embark. How was this encounter? It was fine. We'll skip that feedback for now. And since there's an orc just like right here, let's just approach the orcs and see if there isn't something we can do for them. We'll try to do this run, just kind of whoever we can spot first, they're our new friend, and we'll see if we can gain them as some allies. Alright, ship is screwed by orcs, so we're going to be looking for any help they might need. They'll hand us a quest, and then we will sail on. I mean, it was fine. We'll skip that feedback. There are some, like, I don't want to turn it off permanently because I sometimes find like bugs effectively in the quests and see like typos and things like that, and I want to be able to feedback those. But some of the like the ship-to-ship encounters, there's not really much to be said about them, right? Alright, we do want to be avoiding the Vorn. They're setting fire to an island right now, so I don't think they're too focused on us. And we'll come out here, and a barren island with humans and orcs on it. You come across a group of orcish warband on the island. That's an odd sentence structure, right? Planning to ambush a group of enemies that they spotted. We ruled this world for centuries with blood and honor. Now, even our lands are crippled with outsiders. We shall prevail. Victory! What is your target? The Everguards. They aren't wanted on these lands. Okay. The Everguards are our super overbearing human brethren. We want to assist you. Okay, good luck with that. Bye. Let's go ahead and give them the assist. I'd never imagined meeting such honorable humans. Pick 2 for my men for your party and join the hunt. That's really interesting. We get to choose people. Okay, so they've got a warrior, a ritualist, a shaman, and a brute. You get a warrior and brute, brute and shaman, ritualist and shaman, warrior and ritualist. Shaman, warrior and ritualist. Is there a... There's no combination of brute and ritualist. We could do like super supporty, mix of supporty, or super attacky. Like I feel like that's where we are. I'm kind of interested in seeing what a ritualist does, so let's grab that. They are definitely very big. You make your preparations and march against the enemy. Attack. Okay. Alright, we're not going to be able to control them outright. That's fine, though. We'll apply Vigor. And then just skip our attack phase. That was a very interesting face he made at us. Alright, so the warrior... Okay, can do some protection and some swinging around of weapons. Got a haste cast there, area of attack there. The Everguard are much more magically inclined than what I was originally expecting here. Whoa. Okay. Yep, that's fine. And Samantha is clearly quite slow. So you know what? Let's come down here. We'll pair off. And... applies regeneration, remove debuffs. What is his debuff? Vulnerable, increase damage by 1. Or we could scream. We'll go ahead and apply some regeneration to this guy. His health is already quite low. Confusion, Holy Nova. Let's go ahead and do the wave attack. Just a couple of damage on him. Not too bad. Alright, and then let's get into it with this guy. Nice. Applies vulnerable, remove 1 buff. We can take off his haste, which doubles his speed. But incapacitate is amazing, so let's totally use that. It's not quite at negative 50%. Just too bad. And is he bleeding? He's disarmed. No, bone pourer. Okay. Let's go ahead and chop him. And I wouldn't be surprised if this guy falls in this round. Ooh. Bleeding and mortal wounds. Yep. That's kind of what I was expecting there. Okay. So we're now 4v2, although he has taken probably enough damage for this to be fatal right there. Yep. Kind of expected that. That's okay. Couldn't quite keep him alive. Removes 2 debuffs if cast on ally. Let's get rid of our bleeding there. And then just do a retribution on the nearest enemy. Okay. And then we'll get down and dirty with vulnerable. And then we'll stand with our standard chop, rip. Oh, actually, I can see his. Okay, interesting. Like, or at least I could briefly see his skills. I'm assuming that when it's a friendly unit, if I mouse over these, it reveals what their skills actually are. Ow. That sounded very squishy. Let's get back over here. Might let our, yeah, there's nothing really for me to be doing there. Okay. Wave of Light. Is this able to get a kill? It is wonderful. And here I was saying that I didn't actually kill people with her, but, you know, things change. Sometimes the cleric's got to get her hands dirty. Debuffs or incapacitate is the clear winner. Although, oh, he's got enrage and cannot be affected by all of the good things that I want to affect him by. That's fair. I still think this mentalist is in for a very bad day. Yeah. Confusion and charm. Oh, I can't target the caster. That's actually terrible. I want to be able to hurt him. Can I dispel that? I can dispel that. But you're in big trouble, mister. Wow. And she actually gets both of those kills. That's amazing. Alright. You help the orcs, and the orcs never forget for blood and honor. This is the stuff I love seeing. Okay, so our orc reputation went up by 1. Totally expected that. Edward gains steady, increases accuracy by 4. This hero's hands barely shake. But Samantha gains sneaky. Your successful direct hits have a 10% chance to apply hidden to yourself. So I'm assuming hidden is like an invisibility type thing? I've never seen that buff before, so we'll have to wait and see. After seeing positive sides of aiming for the weak spots of his/her victims, Zero decided to act more silently during battle. Lovely. I like that encounter. I like that encounter quite a bit. Recovering HP, of course. We'll go ahead and use 4 food for her, and Edward is totally fine. Now, see if we can't find another orc ship somewhere nearby. Yeah, there's the guys we just fought. There's the central island. We spotted the last orc ship sort of to the west, so I suppose I want to head back that way. It's a Forsaken ship. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's really not good. Okay, so a Vorn ship sort of spawned right next to us. If I'd been paying more attention, I might have seen it come out of the portal, but I was paying attention to the one to the south. The Vorn ship spots you. You try to outmaneuver them, but are too quick and are boarded. Protect the ship at all costs. Let's see if this can go a little bit better than the last time I faced off against the Vorn. Alright, we'll go ahead and incapacitate him right out the gate, and then get to work. Nice. Everybody's going to act before Samantha. That's fine. That's less fine. Crippled. Decreased speed. Not really worried about decreased speed. We could remove his debuff, but why bother? Let's go ahead and start with the regeneration. In my experience, it usually gets dispelled a little too quickly to be super advantageous, but it is something. That might have actually sent him past the 50% mark. We don't really need to do any of this, but why not? Made him vulnerable, so he's taking increased damage, and then we'll go ahead and just execute. That was good. Got him down to 4. He's taking just a little bit of damage. Samantha will likely be able to finish this guy off. Oh, that is a lot of damage. Let's go ahead and Faithful Pull. And then do a Dispel here. And maybe, well, the Holy Nova would heal. Wave of Light would do damage. I think the Wave of Light is worth it to remove somebody from the board, basically. And then I'm not going to pull back. Unfortunately, our utility phase is skipped. And let's see if we can go toe-to-toe with this big guy. Hi, Mr. Thrall. Ow. Oh, lovely birdies. Okay. I would actually be not super okay with that. I was about to say I'd actually be kind of super okay with him focusing maybe a little bit on our cleric, but he did not do that. We'll go ahead and do the heals. And then Holy Nova. Get a little bit of HP back. Oh, man. Remove 2 debuffs, please. And Vigor. Going to be affected by lots of the awful things. Alright. Try to apply a little bleed to this friendly guy. And we did. Should put him in range of an execute. But I get the feeling that Edward may not survive that long. Oh, that missed. And when it missed, it healed him. So many good things just occurred there. Okay, let's, we're going to skip there. We're going to skip utility. What's this guy's buffs? Fury doubles crit rate, and stacks by round. Double speed. Let's just remove his confusion so that he gains his utility phase. And then the retribution here, which is hopefully going to get him down to very much in range of dead. You know what? No, we'll just skip that for now. And Earthcrack will keep Incapacitate ready for the next round, as I expect Execute to get the job done there. Okay, good, good. Now this guy is enraged, which is not so great. Oh, that did 12 damage. Are you kidding me with that? Oh, okay. Well, let's skip out of that. I'm going to apply some regeneration to myself. And then we'll do a wave of light here. It's something. Not very much, but it's something. Yeah, that guy's doing way more damage than I am. Alright, we'll come out here. Toss a Dispel his way. And then a Retribution on him. Now, we have twice as much HP as he does. That's not the worst thing in the world. Unfortunately, he is capable of ranged attacks. I'm not even sure how much Fear would really do here. Deals 3. You can apply Agony or Blind. And deals 3 and heals for 2. Let's go with the 3 and 2. It's now 6 versus 14. 4. Okay. But I know he's got an attack somewhere in his bag of tricks that did 12 against our other character. So I am still kind of wary of that. We can do 4 damage here. 3. So we've got to do 6 to this guy. But I think Enrage means Agony or Blind. We might be able to get Agony. But we can't do Confusion or Blind. Well, I'll tell you what then. I'm going to Wave of Light here so that I have Retribution ready. Since, like, if he runs away from me, he did nothing. He did nothing at all. Okay. Well, all of my fears are totally put aside. And nice. All right. Maybe by the skin of our teeth, but we did survive that. Against all odds, you survived the vicious skirmish. You searched the Vorn ship for anything of use. Come up with 6 frags and 2 runes. And continue sailing. Yeah, actually, I really like that. That felt like challenging, but possible. And that's always good. Persona, and there's like a bug there. Hatred of Vorns doesn't exist in Trait Manager. That's what we like to call a bug report. Alright, I'm going to send that feedback. Upgrading weapons. You can upgrade your weapons with your frags by visiting bazaars, so fair enough. What we are really concerned about, though, is an altar, which is 1 day's travel away. Let's... yeah, we don't need the tooltip forever. Let's see if we can get down to the altar here. And maybe Edward can see a little reviving flow from the dead. The ghostly presence in front of you does not speak, but strange whispers tug at the edges of your mind. They speak of giving runes to stave off the grasp of death. Offer runes for resurrection. The runes vanish from your hand. A great wind whips up around you, and with a sound like thunder, your fallen hero appears in front of you, whole and healthy, if a little bemused. Alright, -1 rune. Edward has risen back to life. So as long as you survive an encounter, you're able to resurrect your other party member. Also, this guy looks super cool, man. I love that. He's got the, like, fallen angel wing thing going on. Oh, very neat. Leave the altar, set sail. Yeah, no, I totally love that. Great art asset for the Spectre. There we go. I'm gonna be trying to throw a little bit of feedback in. Oh, and I can actually see this guy, like, out on the island. He's just standing there. He's gigantic, the size of our ship, but he's just standing there. Okay. Now, one problem. Samantha is actually quite injured, and we would probably want to do something about that before our next encounter. Otherwise, it might not go very well. And lots of things are on fire. Let's move this way. Goblins are here. Dwarves, humans, really looking for, like, a bazaar? That's goblins. Okay. I think I may have wandered into goblin territory. Trade commodities. Upgrading weapons. Let's do a commodities trade. I need... That'll give me 12. I need food. Food for frags. Return to your ship. Yeah, I mean, it was fine. And, we'll eat up. That got her almost to full health. I'm okay with that. I need frags. Let's see if they have anything to trade with us. That's what the closest bazaar is. Set sail. Do a trade here. Okay, this would just allow me to have traded with a merchant on the high seas. Okay, that's fair. Set sail from there, and that was totally serviceable as well. Not exactly outstanding. So I'm spotting lots of goblins, also some stuff adrift. There's an orc settlement. Yeah, inhabitants of the village tell you the healer was abducted by orcs taking their camp. We haven't a chance of surviving the plague seasons if we don't get them back somehow, but we have no warriors. Okay, we'll go ahead and head to the orc camp. Mood is hostile as the orcs catch sight of you and their hands edge towards their weapons. Not welcome here. Interesting. So the one speaking for them is this little voodoo shaman guy in the background, but he is clearly not an orc. And we can proclaim you aren't an orc, you're the kidnapped human. The man wears orc-like attire and his eyes glow a frightening red, but he is definitely human. We could offer to recruit him. Okay. I was not kidnapped. I joined the orcs to learn their spiritual ways. I am doing no harm here. You've neglected your own people, sir. That is harm. He's been brainwashed. We could attack. Or we could ask him to join us. Is it that easy? If you wish to learn more of the world, why not join me? I travel all over the place. Witch Doctor smiles. You are kind, but my place is with these people for now. Safe travels, friend. Oh well, I tried. Let's return to the ship. Alright, I'm down with that. So we encountered a witch doctor, but he did not want to join us. I wonder if I can't just, like, go back to the island. No. Okay. Any more orky islands over here? That's probably not the right adjective, right? Human goblin, human hollow, human forsaken. Great. You start off an adventure thinking you're gonna help the orcs, and then you encounter no orcs. Whoa, Guild Cleric. That's interesting, and I have never seen that kind of ship before. I'm actually going to do a speed boosty thing, but still swing by all of these supplies over here. And then see if I can't catch up to... Oh, hey, an orc ship. Oh, lots of orc ships. Hey, I found the orcs. Go me. And the orcs. Ship is crewed by orcs. Ask them if they need any help. Map marker. Awesome. Sail on. Yeah, that was fine. And then... Guild Cleric. Hunting down monsters. You're hailed by the Animarch. What is an Animarch? Leader of the Cleric's Guild. Help us grow stronger and defeat the Everking. What do you mean, defeat the Everking? Even set sail. I need training master. The Animarch replies, you are skilled, but you still have much to learn. For a payment of 5 dust, I will train you. Sorry, I don't have the required dust. I am sorry too, rules are rules. Leave and set sail. Okay. Dust. Guild Fighter, searching for adventure. Well, let's check this guy out right next to him. You're hailed by the Great Warrior, leader of the Fighters Guild. Help us grow stronger and defeat the Everking. I need training master. You're skilled, but yeah, 5 of the dusts. Okay. Rules are rules. Yeah. So, I would need some dust. Let's just pop right into the bazaar then. Commodities, weapons. This is dust, right? Pretty sure that's dust. I can't quite get to 10. You know what? What if I sell like everything? Hold on. It's 2 per, but it won't let me go any higher than 9. Huh. Okay. Well, that is fine. Food for frags. What if I come right back? Nope. That won't let me go any higher than 9. Okay. Such a thriving marketplace. Return to the ship. That was totally great. We got lots of dust. And then... Oh, I immediately... Hey, decision made for me. I immediately encounter the Great Warrior again. Let's check this out. You're skilled. Much to learn. For a payment of 5 dust, I will train you. Incapacitate, Unbreakable, or Earthcrack. You know what? Incapacitate, I think, is like the best skill that we have. Master shows you many paths to choose from. Your instinct guide you down the path. You lose 5 dust. And Incapacitate adds a 30% chance to apply Vulnerable. Okay. So just upgraded our Incapacitate. I see. Alright, I'm fine with that. We also have some aiding orc quests that are 2 days away. Let's see if we can't bump into a couple more orc ships. Or just a tiny bit faster. Make it quick. Yeah, let's skip that one. I'm curious, can we not have 2 quests from them, or is that the same... You know, I don't want to be racist here, but all orc ships kind of look alike. So, yep. Okay, it looks like we can only have the 1 quest at a time. That's fine. We're 2 days away from the next one. We're on like day 25 now. I have kind of left the portal where the Vorn were coming out of a little bit behind, and what are you? Dwarfs. Okay. So hopefully, you know, it hasn't gotten super overrun. Our little doomsday clock here has made it to built shipyard. Started construction of Jarl ships for their commanders. That's probably not good, you know, in the grand scheme of things. While wandering on the island, you hear the puzzled voices of a few troubled orcs. We don't know what happened, Captain. Probably he hit his head on a rock or something. Something wrong? The orc with a funny impression on his face turns to you, smiling. Work. The others explain the situation. See, he's like this, repeating the same few words over and over again whenever he goes for something. Maybe we can communicate, or, oh, that's bad. Hope he gets well. Bye. Maybe we can communicate with him. They let you give it a try. Something need doing? Zug. He answers you back as the others watch. You get impressed. Okie dokie. Okay, we know what happened. They ask with all their curiosity, what? He's become a peon. He'll keep working relentlessly for the rest of his life. The orcs think that's not bad at all. Well, sure, I can use an extra hand. Thanks, humans. Was this a Warcraft reference somewhere built into this? I'm not entirely sure. Dabu. Orc reputation +1. Yeah, that was fine. And we're slowly but surely grinding our orcish reputation back up. So now we've at least found, like, this has got to be, you know, the orc homeland is clearly up here somewhere. Let's just stop by a settlement here. Now, these aren't guaranteed to be encounters with orcs that help us with our orc relationship, but I'm pretty sure the odds are good. You cross paths with a group of orcs. Halt. Strangers aren't welcome in the ancestral lands. Leave now before your skull gets crushed. Okay, then. I'm a fairly big fan of my skull not being crushed, so I think I will leave. And instead... Oh, no. No, not the bazaar. I bumped into you. I wanted the ship that was right next to you. There we go. Make it quick. Ask if they need any help. Quest added. Sail on. Yep, that is fine. And what did that give me? Portal. I'm actually not sure what that gave me. No, let me sail on. There we go. 2 days away in the direction of the portal. Okay. Not super excited about heading back down here, but looks like maybe the goblin lands are in between the portal and the orcs. So they should get, you know, completely burned to the ground long before the orcs are in any danger. Well, maybe not. There's a Born settlement right there, actually. Yep, lots of burning islands. While exploring the island, you come across an orc and an elf having some private time. But soon you realize that this isn't sweet talk. I miss you so much. Please don't do this to me. Please don't leave me. Man, you know that elf may be a dude in illusion magic, right? Keep listening. Yes, don't leave him. Let's listen. We get a better idea of what's going on here. You hear that it is the racial differences that make the elf to end this relationship. We can barely see each other. What happens if we tell others? They kill us both. I don't want you to suffer anymore. I don't want to suffer either. We will talk to the others. You arrive at a camp where the other orcs are. Any of you heard from Wolig? He's not been around all day. He's in love with an elf, and you will let them be happy. They're shocked with the words that spill out of your mouth. He is, so he never talks to us. We would understand if he's in love. We're no bad guys. But, okay then, let me talk to them. And, wow, that was actually quite successful. They actually gave permission. Thanks, Traveler. Thanks to you, this is the best day of my life. We got 5 frag, 3 food, and +1 reputation. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay with that. And let's get out of the flaming islands of the Vorn and march ourselves back over to the orcs. Hey, gathering intel, orc ship. What do you got for me? Make it quick. And yep, it's fine. It's fine. There we go. 1.7 days. Probably do this last quest here. Whoa. Apparently the Forsaken and the orcs are not super friendly with one another, and the Forsaken are clearly stronger. I was going to say, let's do a hollow ship launching a land assault. We'll do one more quest and then probably wrap this episode up. You come across a group of orcish warband on the island, planning to ambush a group of enemies that they spotted. We ruled this world for centuries with blood and honor. Now even our own lands are crippled with outsiders. We shall prevail. Victory. What is your target? The orc captain answers, a group of Vorn. Hey, I also don't like those guys. So we've got, okay, good luck with that buy, or we want to assist you on your victorious march. He accepts our thirst for blood. I'd never imagined meeting such honorable humans. Pick 2. Okay. The warrior and the ritualist. The ritualist and the shaman. The warrior and the brute. Let's go warrior and brute this time. Oh, we've got a 4v4 on our hands. Interesting. I can actually leap right into battle and get a little bit of damage here. Now, let's go with this guy. There's now a 30% chance to apply vulnerable. It did not do it. I was hoping that our skill upgrade might pay dividends there, but not yet. And the brute... Wow. The brute takes 1 step forward and does nothing else in his turn. Oh no, and he is fearful, and therefore running away. Okay. Well, that's something. And more fearful. Yep, yep. There's a lot of very scared people on this battlefield. Yeah, and they've got some pretty devastating ranged attackers. And spears to the chest are not exactly my idea of a good time. Let's just buff up our warrior here. See if we can't save him a little bit of trouble in the future. Skip that. Apply vigor, remove 2 debuffs. Might not be bad. Confusion, skips utility phase, apply vulnerable. Let's go ahead and remove our own debuff so we stop bleeding. And then try to return the favor by applying bleeding to this guy. Yeah, yeah. Ah! You're not helping by screaming at him, brute. You're making him run away all the time. Nice. Got a miss. Got a little bit of HP back for it. Very nice. I want an area of effect attack that does 6 damage to 2 foes. That seems real good. I've been crippled. I would prefer not to have to... Oh, man. To revive him again, as that is becoming a little bit of a common theme. So I'm going to actually pull him back. Do a little bit of buffing up here. Holy Nova. Yeah, that's the most I can do for you for now, at least. But let's go ahead and get back in there. We're going to easily be able to kill this guy. So... applies vulnerable. Ensure some extra damage here. But he's only got 7. We should be pretty easily able to... Wow, do 15. Of course, a big part of that bonus was from him being at less than 50% health. So I don't think we're encountering too many foes with 30 HP total where that damage would really be useful. Okay, good miss. Allowed me to heal a little bit. Whoa. And a bit of knockback there. Probably not the worst thing that could have happened to him, actually. Yeah, got us out of range of some of the ranged attackers here. You know what? I'm going to move forward 1. I'm going to reapply the heal here. And then I'm going to wave a light into these guys. I don't particularly care if I was to, you know, damage the orcs that are helping us. They're a little bit more expendable than our own characters. He's got agony. Does this do anything more? No, just a bleeding, right? Agony. He's bleeding, but he's on our side. So let's go with this guy. Maybe the orc will be able to finish him off on his own turn. That would be ideal. It's a lot of screaming. Nope, they're focusing on him. Well, that's fine. He's down to 4 HP. There's a good chance Samantha would be able to finish that off. I think we got this one in the bag. These two guys are about to... never mind. These two guys are about to both die. And up until right then, we had a clear numerical advantage once that happened. Let me not move. Remove some debuffs from here, and then Retribution will finish that job. Nice. Okay, let's get in here. This guy's got 2 HP. I don't have anything that does even a tiny bit of damage here, though. So let me just vigor myself up, remove some debuffs, and then pretty easily kill him. Nice. And he gains Enrage. That must be like a special ability of theirs. They always seem to get like a free Enrage on the last guy. Apparently they don't like me murdering all of their friends very much. What a strange trait for them to have, right? We'll do a quick round of healing here. Hopefully to keep Edward alive for a bit. And I actually wonder about the economy of, is it worth more? Like, I'm gonna have to spend a lot of food anyway to get him healed back up. Unfortunately, I'm a little bit too far away to do anything here. But I'm gonna have to spend quite a bit for food to heal him up. Is that worth less than the 1 rune to revive him at full health? I'm not entirely sure. We'll get down to here. Apply a Scream. Alright, he's enraged, so that does basically nothing. That's fine. Put a little bit of damage in here. That might have taken him to, well, this definitely takes him to less than half. Apply Vigor, remove some debuffs, and then execute to finish the job. Yes, it does. You defeat the enemy and prove your worthy skills to the captain. Wow, we got a ton of stuff. You help the orcs, and the orcs never forget. They're like elephants that way. For blood and honor. Alright, gained 7 frag, 4 food. Edward gained brain damaged. Yeah, that's something that I like. Taking too many hits to the head, this hero started to react more slowly against enemy attacks, reducing his evasion stat by 4. And Edward gained lame. Decreases speed by 1 when he's below 50% HP. Taking too many disruptions below the belt. Ow. This hero can't walk too much in dire situations. But we did gain +1 to our orc reputation, and I like that encounter quite a bit. That was a very cool fight. Alright, we certainly could stand to use that food to heal him back up, and then we're fine. Between the rewards that we received in the quest itself, I think that's relatively easy to do. Ugh. And Persona's down here. Okay, fair enough. Fortunately, Edward has picked up quite a few bad personas, but Samantha's doing really well. She got sneaky. That's certainly something. I think we're gonna go ahead and we'll continue this one next time. There's not like clear breakpoints in the episodes of the game, like there might be in some of the other things I've played, but we'll do a handful of quests and try to wrap things up somewhere around the 45-minute mark. That's what I'll call a decent length to get some things done. Of course, the game isn't paused, so I should probably stop rambling at this point and tell you guys that if you enjoyed this, feel free to subscribe for more content on the channel every day. Leave a like or a comment if you have anything to say about this or any of my other videos, and I will catch you guys next time.